Hello, future librarians. Have you ever wondered how Google knows exactly which book you're talking about while your library catalog is still stuck in the 1960s MARC format? Today's lecture is about a revolutionary step in the library world that is teaching library data the language of the Internet. We call it BIBFRAME. 1. What is BIBFRAME? BIBFRAME stands for Bibliographic Framework. It is a model designed to replace traditional library cataloging cards and MARC records. Its purpose is to transform library data into linked data so it can be easily searched on the web and integrated with other modern systems. 2. The core classes, the BIBFRAME modal. BIBFRAME is not just a list, it describes the relationships between objects. It stands on three primary pillars. Work, the highest level of abstraction. It represents the idea or creative content. Example, Kulliyat-e-Iqbal is a work. It contains information about the author, subject, and language. Instance, the physical manifestation of the work. Example, the hardbound edition of Kulliyat-e-Iqbal published in Lahore in 2020. This includes publisher, date, and format info. Item, the specific copy sitting on the library shelf. Example, the actual book in your hand with a unique barcode, shelf location, and physical condition. 3. Linked data and RDF, how it work. The true power of BIBFRAME lies in RDF, Resource Description Framework. The traditional way FERC, all information was locked inside a single record. If another library wanted that data, they had to copy the entire record. The modern way, it assigns a URI unique resource identifier, essentially a web link, to every element. Example, there will be a specific link for Allama Iqbal. Now, whenever any library in the world mentions Iqbal, they link to that same URI. This is called linked data. 4. Key BIBFRAME profiles. The Library of Congress has created different profiles for various types of materials to simplify cataloging. Monograph, for standard books. Serial, for journals and magazines. Cartographic, for maps. Audiovisual, for videos and audio recordings. 5. Future, the changing role of librarians. With BIBFRAME, a librarian's job won't just be book entry, they will become knowledge graph designers. Semantic web. Library data will become part of the semantic web, meaning the Internet won't just see words, it will understand the meaning and connections between books. AI integration. When library data is on BIBFRAME, AI models like ChatGPT can utilize your library's collection with much higher accuracy. Exam tips for students. If you face a question about BIBFRAME in your exams, make sure to mention these three things. Replacement for MARC. It teaches library data the language of the web. 3-level model. Mention work, instance, and item. Linked data. Explain that it connects data via links rather than just plain text. The comparison, co-tolling tick. When asked about the biggest difference between MARC and BIBFRAME, explain that in MARC, work and instance info are jumbled into one record. BIBFRAME separates them. The benefit? If a book has 10 different editions, you don't need to write the author's name 10 times, you simply link all of them to one work URI. Current status and future. Current status, it is currently in the transition phase. The Library of Congress and major world libraries like Sanford have already started using it. BIBFRAME 2.0 is currently the most stable version. Future, in the coming years, MARC will be phased out and BIBFRAME will become the global standard. It is the only path for libraries to unite with AI and smart search engines. Lecture conclusion, the final word. So, this was our special lecture on BIBFRAME and modern library science. I hope this informative journey has added to your knowledge. Remember, a library is not just a pile of books, it is a living ocean of information, and we are the sailors of this ocean. To see more videos like this, stay connected with Voice of Libraries. Until next time, Allah Hafiz.